Namaste, sir.
Om Shri Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Guru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Mam Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Sadashivasamarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om. We have come to the last session of Anubuthi Prakasha of Kathopanishad. And in today's concluding class, we will have a few mantras which talk about one mantra which talk about Brahman as Brahma Asti. That we should have Shraddha about the existent nature of Brahman and to be seeing anything existent as Brahman. As we have come to the end of the Kathopanishad, the Upanishad now talks of what are the benefits of Brahma Vidya. There is one mantra which talks about the Purnatvam, very similar to Prajahati Yada Kaman, Sarvan Partha Manogatha. All the desires are gone. The mantra following that talks about the dissolution of the Hridaya Granthi. The Hridaya Granthi is avidya, kama, karma. But when spiritual knowledge comes, there is no longer kama, there is no longer karma. There are two kinds of mukti that a person can attain. One is with spiritual knowledge, a person understands his immortal nature and becomes a Jivan muktaha. Even though he knows his body can perish, but he has understood Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. But there are some people who may not be able to get spiritual knowledge for lack of a guru or for any other obstacles, but who are sincere upasakas. The Upanishad says that it is possible that the Sukshma Sharira travels through the Brahma Granthi, travels to Brahma Loka, and then a person can get Krama Mukti. The dialogue concludes, and then the Upanishad says, Nachiketa got Brahma Vidya. And Vidyaranya Swami, in his concluding verses, says, any sincere student with a certain degree of vairagya can get Brahma Vidya just like Nachiketa did. The Anubuthi Prakasha concludes with two more verses. One is the Uttara Shanti Patha. Normally, the Shanti Patha is chanted at the beginning of the class. Here you have a Shanti Patha at the end of the class because even after getting Brahma Vidya, there can be certain obstacles in the form of Viparita Bhavana. What is Viparita Bhavana? I have habitual tendencies of limitations because I have lived as a limited being for so many janmas, even though I now know there is a tendency to have this feeling of limitations for a certain period of time. Finally, in the last verse, the Anubhuti concludes with the glory of the Guru, and Vidyaranya Swami gives a lot of glorification to his Guru, Swami Vidya Tirtha. I will request our Mahoday Sri Raja Reddy sir to explain these concluding verses of Kathopanishad and the last verses of Anubuthi Prakasha.
धन्यवाद महोदय. अस्ति तेवोपलब्धव्यः तत्त्वभावेन चोभयोः अस्तीत्येवोपलब्धस्य तत्त्वभावः प्रसीदति. So, upalabdhayah. Upalabdhavyaha. So we have to get, it should be known. Kim upalabdhavyaha ityukte asti iti upalabdhavyaha. It is there. Like that, knowledge we have to get. Kim asti? The Brahman is there. Brahman asti. Eshaha upalabdhavyaha. This knowledge we have to get. Similarly, with the body-mind complex, we say Brahman is not there. So, Brahma nasti too. Then we have to come to the Brahma asti. Then afterwards, at the end, after Shastra Gnana, the student will get through the teacher's teachings, he will understand that Aham Brahmasmi. So, nasti to asti, asti to asmi. So, this is the one stepwise krama. Ataha, therefore, upalabdhavyaha, you have to get first the Brahman is there. Then, tattva bhavena cha ubhayoho. So, slowly, whenever you are understanding that the Brahman asti, then afterwards with the Shastra knowledge, tattva bhavena. So, prathamam Brahma asti, you have the paroksha gnana. Then afterwards, through the Shastras, you are understanding that tattva bhavena means pratyaksham or aparoksha bhavena, you are seeing the Brahman. So, ubhayoho of these two, tattva bhavaha is the true nature of Brahman. Because that is the pratyaksha anubhavaha or aparoksha anubhavaha. So, paroksha anubhavaha will not give you that type of standard, this one. So, the reality you will come to know through the tattva bhava only. So, that is the real nature of Brahman you will understand through the tattva bhava. So, the tattva bhava, how do I get to get? Itukte, through the Shastra Adhyayana, you have to get. Evam tattva bhavaha upalabdhavyasya iti eva prasidhati. So, if you get the tattva bhava, the real Brahman you will see and you can understand that how you are the real Brahman. If the person is not known, this one, kevalam upalabdhavyaha Brahman asti iti eva kevalam upalabdhi asti. So, after that slowly, he will get a Brahma asti iti bhavana also will bring you lot of happiness. So, evam astiti feeling also, than that Brahman, whenever pratyaksha rupena, aparoksha rupena, whenever you are understanding, that time it is the true Brahman you are understanding. So otherwise only you are going to get the even Brahma asti, and that knowledge also it will be, you will be happy. So, evam Brahma nasti to Brahma asti, then Brahma asti to, then at the end, at the teacher's teachings and the Shastra knowledge, your Agnana will be removed. Then through that you will understand that I am only that Brahman. So, you will drop the body-mind complex, then slowly you will understand that I am only the Brahman. So, Brahma asti to Brahma asmi, you will get that type of aparoksha gnanam. So, paroksha gnanam to aparoksha gnanam, the person will come. So, this is in this, the aparoksha gnanam is the highest one. That is the real true nature of the Brahman. That we have to understand. That's what in this sloka it is telling. Any person you have to getting liberated means through that understanding only, the tattva understanding only, you will get the liberation. So, other person, he has to wait until to get that one. Astityeva upalabdhavyo nayam astiti natvaya sarvatranugatam yat tat tannastityuchyate katham. Asti iti eva upalabdhavyaha. So you must believe that. What you must believe? Asti iti eva upalabdhavyaha. So you have to get the knowledge that the Atma or Brahman is there. Like that only you have to see. Na ayam asti iti na tvaya. You cannot say that the ayam na asti, this is not existing. Like that you cannot say. Because sarvatra anugatam yat tat na asti iti uchyate katham. Because it is all pervading. Sarvatra anugatam. Everywhere it is covering. So whenever it is vyaptam everywhere, that how you can say it is not there? Is it possible to say whenever it is I am seeing it is everywhere pervaded, it is not there? How can you tell? You cannot tell. So therefore, you have to get the knowledge of asti ityeva. Na ayam asti iti you cannot say. Which the other Dvaitiyans, Vishishta Dvaitiyans and Nastikaha will tell that one. But as a Advaita person, he cannot say that Brahma is not there like that. He cannot use that word. Because we are seeing that all pervaded Brahma. So therefore, you cannot say, Na ayam asti iti. Sopadikam tavadadau drushtva tatah punaha upadin samparityajya tattva bhavena pashyati. In the Kathopanishad shloka, we have seen asti ityeva upalabdhavyaha. The same thing we can see here. Sopadikam tavadadau. Adau, you have to get upadikam. Sopadikam eva adau you have to get. Grasping first this one. Yes, Brahman asti. This only first you have to get. Sopadikam tavad adau. Adau means in the beginning. So you have to get this knowledge. Then Drushtva asti iti adau sopadikam drushtva. In the beginning, after saying this sopadikam, then tataha, again punaha, upadin samparityajya. So you have the limitations with the body-mind complex. So everything when you are feeling with that, then you have to the limitations for that. So these limitations, after seeing these all limitations, so once you drop these all limitations, some parityaja, these all limitations when you give up, then the true nature of the Brahman can be evident. So the person to get this type of true nature of the Brahman, first he has to drop the limitations. So the limitations how he has to drop that again in the previous shlokas we have seen, and the next shlokas also he is going to tell that one. Again he is going to explain some more. So that's why first you have to realize the true nature of the Brahman, means first you have to drop the limitations. As long as you are in the limitations, so long you cannot understand the true nature of the Brahman. This is the conclusion what the even Kathopanishad shloka also said. Upadhinam mayayaisham kalpitatvena tairvina nirupadhika sanmatram vastu tacha tathekshatam. Upadhinam mayaya yesham upadhinam kalpitatvena mayaya. So this all what the upadhis, the limitations we are seeing, these all are because of the maya only are there. So mayaya kalpitam. Evam, by knowing this, mayaya kalpita upadhis, so once when you will understand, when you get the knowledge slowly, you will realize that. So these all limitations are because of the maya. So tair vina, when you drop this all, without these limitations, nirupadika san, nirupadika, no limitations. When you are being the no limitations, you are free from the limitations. Tat vastu, whatever it is remaining, the unconditioned existence. So that is Pashyatam, Ikshatam. That's only the true Brahman. As long as your limitations are there, those are limitations. With that, you cannot see the true Brahman. So therefore, once you have to understand that means you have to understand these are limitations which I have. These are because of the Maya. Once you understand and give up these are limitations, then you will become Nirupadikaha. You are the limitless. When you are becoming the limitless, there are no limitations. Automatically, you will understand that that is I am the Supreme Brahman. That is the true nature of the Brahman. Kalusham jalamaniya tatosmin katakam rajaha yada kshipe tada neeram prasidhati yatha tatha. So, he is giving one example here how you have to compare the limitations and how you have to clear. So, whenever kalusham jalam aniya, so you bought the water which is contaminated or it is not good, it is spoiled. So, that not good water which is mixed with mud, etc., that type of water, kalusham jalam aniya, tataha, then after that, asmin, in that water, katakam rajaha, you put a little bit of the powder which can cleanse the water. That type of powder you are putting. That katakam is some type of seeds which you can make the powder, grind it, and afterwards you put there, the water it will be cleaned. So whenever you are putting this rajaha, then immediately the water will become the clean. So in the same way, one who has to understand, he should get the knowledge also like that. I am seeing this entire thing, all the limitations because of the Maya, right? Once these limitations when I clear, so when the limitations are clear and my desires are dropped, all the kamaha, then what will happen? Automatically, when your mind is controlled, then you will understand the true nature of the Brahman. Same like how the polluted water, when you put the clean, this one powder, then how it is turned to the clear water. Like that, the limitations which is covered by the Maya, once you are understanding, afterwards you see the these limitations when you drop, means you are putting the, like the powder, how you are using to clear the water, like that, the Atma Gnanam, Shastra Gnanam you are using to make the cleanest powder like that. So through that Shastra Gnana, you are going to understand this. This is the Malinam, this I have to remove. So through this, you are removing that limitations. Then when you drop the limitations, you will see the true nature of the Brahman. Yada kshipet tada neeram prasidati yatha tatha. How the neeram, the water is cleaned with the, whenever I put the katakam rajaha, the similarly, the person's mind also, whenever it is mind control is gone. So it will be you are controlling your mind and you are removing all the limitations. Then your true nature of the Brahman also you can see. The same way you have to do. Yatha you are doing the cleaning of the water, tatha your mind also you should make it clean. Like that. Yada sarve pramuchyante kamayosya hridi sthitaha atha martyo amruto bhavati atra brahma samashnute. So now here he is telling clearly, Yada sarve kamaha pramuchyante. So you are giving up all. What is that? Hrudistitaha sarve kamaha pramuchyante. Yada means when all the kama, sarve kamaha. So where these kamas are there, they are based on the hridayam, on your heart. Right. So antaratmani, hrudistitaha, in hrudaya grandhi, stitaha, these kamas, all the desires, pramuchyante. So you are giving up this all. You are freed from this all. So when you wear off these all the kamas, then what will happen means ata martyo amritaha bhavati. So the martyaha, the mortal person will become immortal. So till now, as long as these desires are there, so long you will be binded with them only. This samsarika bandhanat, you will be stuck there only. So you will be not free. So once these all are free, all the desires, you are free from that, then this samsarika bandhanat, you will be coming out. So therefore, you are the amritattvavan bhavati. So you will get the amritattvam. Atra Brahma samashnute. Once you are understanding this, then afterwards you will get the Brahman. So Amritatvataha Brahman prapnoti. You are means he understand that I am the Brahman like that. So attains means you are not going somewhere, you get that one. So you are going to understand. So here in this mantra, Brahma Vidya Dwara, what benefit you are going to get? That is the main thing. So through the Brahma Vidya, so the mortal person will become immortal. Right? Here the Jivan mukti you are going to get. So you are free from this entire thing, samsara. So evam, but as long as you are the Jivan Muktaha also, you have to depend on the routine purpose, what all are the required for that, you have to do continue the work. So this samsara jivanam you are leading, but you have these desires only limitations. You are fulfilled, then leave it, that's all. But here the entire this one desires are fully dropped. So he doesn't have any unfulfilled desires. So all the desires are dropped. So therefore, when this samsara is there is a limitation, he will understand. When he dropped this body-mind complex, we will understand. Then he drops all the desires which he has earlier. Before Agnana, he had these all because the desires will come many to do that, this and everything. Once he will understand, then he will drop slowly one by one these all things. Once he dropped these all things, then Agnana too, so he will go to the Amrutattvam. So as long as you have Agnana means so long you will be Apurnaha. So from Apurna to Purna you have to become, means you have to drop these all things. So that is the main thing in this. So that for that purpose, this Brahma Vidya Dara, what you are going to means, you are going to get the Jivan Mukti. So you are going to get the Purnatvam. So this is the main thing in this mantra you are seeing. Yatha Mahodaya explained there, what is that? Prajahati yada kaman partha. So this sarvan parthan, whenever you are giving up, so what the kamas? The manogatan kaman. Here it is hrudi gatan. Hrudi means in the mind only. So antaratmani stitaha sarve kaman, you are giving up. The same shloka Mahodaya also explained there. Evameva, even Stita Pragnasya also, his qualities also explained in the Gita there also. Stita Pragnaha Kidrishaha Bhavet, he will be free from all the desires. So, evam, once you are satisfied yourself, then he will be the complete Stita Pragna. The Stita Pragna will get the Amrutattvam. That is main you have to understand here. Then afterwards we go to Anubhuti Shloka. Yada sarve pramuchante kamaha ye asya hridisritaha tadaiva martyatam hitva sajivan brahmatam prajet. So the same, but in a simple manner he has given there. So the desires sarve kamaha. Where they are there kamaha? Hridistitaha kamaha. These hritistitaha kamaha, which are present in that should be removed, pramuchante. Once when you remove these all, tada eva, at that time only. Right? Martyatam hitva. So you will come out from the martyatvam, the mortality. So from mortality hitva, by giving up this mortality, so Jivan Brahmatam Rajet, by living only he will get the Brahma Tattva. He becomes Brahman while living. So for that, what you have to do, first you have to give up all the desires which are there in your Antaratmani. So once you give up these all, then automatically your Martya Bhavana will drop, then immortality you will get. So mortality to immortality you will come. So you will be Brahma, Jivan Muktaha Bhavati. Yada sarve prabhidhyante hridayasyeha granthayah ata martyo amruto bhavati etavadhyanuशासनम्. All right. Yada sarve hridaya granthayah, the hridayasya grantha, all the knots. Granthi nama, when the tying knot, that is called granthi. Granthayah is plural form. Granthi, granthi, granthayah. So this hridayasya granthayah, all the knots, right? Sarve hridayasya granthayah iha yada prabidhyante. Here only, whenever completely these all granthis you will be destroying. When you destroy here all these hridaya granthis, then what will happen? The martyaha will become amritaha. So the previous sloka and the present sloka both are explaining about the Brahma Vidyayaha, what is the benefit. So you will be getting the Brahma Amrutatva. Atha martyo amruto bhavati. Etavadeva anushasanam. This much only. Anushasanam nama teaching. So here, with this, you will completely understanding that all the knots which are there in your heart, those completely you have to destroy. Once you destroy this, automatically you will become the immortal. So mortal becomes the immortal. So this is only teaching what the Nachiketa asked and explained by the Lord Yama. So different manner, this Hrudayasya Granthi one place he told, and the desires another place. When these all are removed, then automatically your mind will be free from these Hrudaya Granthis, then which are there in the mind. So once you are free from this, you will get the Jivan Mukti, Amrutatvam Bhavati. So this before there are the this one was there. What body mind complex? This adhyasa was there. So this anatma. So as long as your anatma is knotted with this all mayas, with that limitations, then so long you will be not going to understand. Once this adhyasa and this is maya, these knots, whenever I removed, I destroyed everything, then I will be free from this. So when I am free from the body-mind complex, automatically I will get the Amrutatvam. So Jivan Mukti you will get. So Jiva will become the mortality, will become the immortality. So for this, first you have to destroy the ignorance, which you have the limitations. So that is the main thing. So this is this samsara. As long as you have the abhimana, so dehabhimana we say. So long you will be in the samsara. When you give up this dehabhimana and you are understanding the true nature of yourself, then you will be free from the this one entire samsara bandhanam. So you will be Jivan Muktaha Bhavati. Then Ahankarena Chaitanyam Gratitve Chetada Hrudaye Granthaya Kamas Te Bhidyante Vivekinaha. So, as long as you have desires, Ahankarena chaitanyam gratitva icchati chet tada hrudaye granthayah kamaha te vidyante vivekinaha. The viveki person's kamaha and hrudaya granthayah will be broken, vibhidyante, they will be destroyed. Whose this one Hridaya Granthis and the desires will be destroyed means the person who has Viveka. So, this Viveka Gnanam, how you will get? Through the Shastra Gnana. So, as long as this Viveka Gnana you are not getting, so long you are not going to understand. So, Ataha Vivekinaha Hridaya Grantayaha only it will be destroyed. So, those desires also will be destroyed. Ataha, as long as this ahankara bhavena, the chaitanyam is covered, so long you are not going to clear your this one. Your bandhana will be there. So the granthi will be there. So as long as this tie up with the body mind complex, this deha abhimana, and the chaitanyam is covered with this, then so long you are not free from this. Right. So they will create so many other things. Ataha, first you have to give up that one. Ahankara chitto aikyabhranto rapagame sati kama bhasa santu chitte krama nashyanti te picha. So, yada this, because of this ahankara, this false notion, ahankara bhavana, so chitte bhavati. Ahankara chitaha aikya bhrantaha apagame sati. Once you are removed this type of the false notion, so whatever bhavana you have, that false bhavana with the consciousness and the intellect. So this relation, and you have to understand, and when you remove with that, then what will happen? The true knowledge you will get. Once you got the true knowledge, kama bhasaha santu, let the kama bhasaha bhavantu, no problem. But chitte kramat na pashyanti te picha. You will get the knowledge also, self-knowledge also, there will be a kamas. So these kamas, what will happen? Slowly they will also will go. It is not, they are also kramat nashyanti. Gradually they will also will vanish. So they are also not going to stay. So first you have to understand and you have to separate. Then once you separated, once you are understanding, afterwards there is the kama bhasas, then no problem. You need not worry about that. Slowly, gradually, they will also will go away. Jivan muktastu nishkamo namrutim pratipadhyate pranotkrantirmrutih satu gnanino nahi vidyate. So, Jivan muktaha. So here word only says, you are living and you are liberated. Muktaha. Jivan means living, continuous tense. And muktaha means liberated. Jivan muktaha. So you are living and you are the liberated. These type of people, nishkamaha, and there are no desires at all. This nishkamaha, namritim pratipadyate. So this person will not experience death. So because he is the Jivan Muktaha, he knows that this body is not, I am this body, I am different from this body, he knows. So therefore, he don't feel about the death. So therefore, he is the liberated. So that's why he will understand that. So for him, the death fear is not there. He won't experience also that. Namritim pratipadyate. Pranotkrantir mritihi satu gnanino nahi vidyate. Prana utkrantaha means the departure of this pranaha, prana vayavaha. So there are pancha, prana, apana, samana, udana, vyana, iti. There are 5 vital airs. when these vital airs are moving out from the body also, prana utkrantihi mritihi, this type of death also, satu, that type of death, gnaninaha nahi vidyate. For the knowledgeable person who knows the truth of the Brahman, and he is the Jivan Muktaha, he is liberated. So that person, he will not experience anything of this one. So for him, the death is nothing. So the body, from the body it is living also, he won't feel anything. I am getting death like that. Because he is the liberated, he is the Gnani. He knows that this body is not belongs to me. I am not that body. प्राणाः अन्तर्विलीयन्ते तप्तास्म क्षिप्तनीरवत् ज्ञानी पुरापि ब्रह्मैव सन् ब्रह्माप्येति तल्लये प्राणाः अन्तर्विलीयन्ते antah viliyante. So the prana vayavaha, the vital airs, when they are dissolved in this body only. So antah viliyante, dissolved in the body. So how it is there means, he is giving one nice upama example. Tapta asma kshipta niravat. Tapta means heated. Ashma, tapta ashma. So when the iron rod, if you heat, what will happen on that? Just you put water or the stone. Ashma means stone also. So on the stone, whenever heated stone, you put a little bit water, what will happen? So it will dissolve there only. It will not move out. So like that, the vital airs also will dissolve in the body only. Like the water which you are sprinkled on the heated stone. Gnani purapi brahmaiva san brahmapyeti tallaye. So the Gnani knows that he was the prior also, before the death also, he has the enlightenment that I am the Brahman. So he is the before also Brahman. And after this prana goes also, he will be Brahman only. How the pranas are dissolving in the body, like that this knowledge he has, the Brahman knowledge remains as it is, it will not go. So ataha, for him, the mriti is not experienced at all. Shatam chaika cha hridayasya nadhyattasam murdhanam abhinishrutaika tayordhvamayannamrutattvameti Vishwanganya utkramane bhavanti. So, shatam cha eka hrudayasya nadyaha. In our heart, so there are the nadis. So these nadis, how many are there? Means shatam chaika, shatam 100 and 1 are the nadis which are there in your heart. Shatam cha eka, 100 and 1. So 101. So tasam murdhanam abhinishruta yeha. These all are traits. So the nadis. In those, one will be the putaha gacchati murdhanam abhinishruta. So here in the susumna nadi, we say, here in the brahmarandram will be there. Here very soft it will be there. From here, one will be nishruta. Eka nishruta. Tayordhvam ayan amrutatvam tayoho ekam urdhvam. So these all whenever moving up. So ayan, one will get the through from here whenever moving this one nadi, which is coming from here, that whenever it will move and it will enter into the murdhanam, where it enters? Tayor urdhvanam amrutattvameti. It enters to the amrutatvam. Once it gets the amrutatvam, from there, again from the Hiranyagarbha, it gets the knowledge and it will be liberated there. So that is the step. Then what about the other nadis? Itukte So these all will go anyaha vishwang utkramano bhavanti. So different directions. So they will move all. So these which are moving to the different directions, again they will give you a rebirth. So these all who got the Brahma Vidya, he will be getting the Jivan Mukti, and the person who is getting the Upasana, right? For that person, this is the Krama Mukti. So that's what here Upasana Sahita Karma Dwara, what he is going to the Mukti, that is the main thing here. Ataha, this Nadayaha, 101 Nadayaha, there one Nadi will go to the, from the Murti, that is the Brahmarandram, through the Susumna Nadi. From that, this Upasakasya, who is the Upasaka is there, his, that nerve will go from here and it will get the Mukti from through the Hiranyagarbha. So other which are going to the different, this one, those all will get the again rebirth. So this is the Upasakasya, what will happen when you say, so this thing will happen to the Upasaka. So he will also get the, but the Gnani will get the, he is the Jivan Mukti. But this Upasaka will get the Krama Mukti. This is the difference. But those both. Brahma bodhumashaktaha sannupaste chet tadapuman. So this year it is clear more. Nadya murdhanyaya brahmalokam gatva vimuchyate. So there in the hidden feeling, why like that it is kept. But here more clearly he told himself there. What is that? If the Brahma bodhum ashaktaha, the person is not able to understand the Brahma Tattvam. Brahma bodhum ashaktaha. Son, by being like that, he is unable to understand the Brahma Tattvam, but he is meditating. Upaste, upasanam karoti. Chet, if he is doing like that, tada, puman, if that type of person is there, that type of upasaka is there, nadyaha murdhanyaya brahmalokam gatva vimuchyate. The nadyaha. So among the 101 nadis, one nadi we say that the Susumna nadi, from this city it will go. Then through that, that nadi will take him to the brahmalokam. In the brahmaloka again he will meet the Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha will teach, and there he will understand, and he will get the liberation. So that we know clearly. Evam brahmalokam gatva vimuchyate. If it is not happened here, then it will go there brahmaloka, and there he will understand, he will get the mukti. So evam upasana also you can get, and through gnana also you will get the mukti. So that is krama mukti, that is the jivan mukti. So you have to understand that these both differences. Angushtamatra Purushontaraatma Sada Jananam Hridaye Sannivishtaha Tam Swachha Tam Swachha Sharirat Pravrihet Munjadiveshikam Dhairyena Tam Vidya Shukramamritam Tam Vidya Shukramamritamiti. So, Angushthamatraha Purushaha. Purushaha Pure Tishthate iti Purushaha. We know that this Atma. Right. Antaratmana, he is the Angushthamatraha. Kevalam, the size of Sannivishtaha. Tam Swachha. So he is always there in the heart of the people. Tada Sada Jananam Hrudaye Sannivishtaha. Tam Swacharirat Pravahet. So this, the one should separate by the knowledge. by his understandings from the body to separation. So body-mind complex to he has to come out. So how he has to separate this with this one means like munjadiveshikam dhairyena. How from the stem to this grass when you are separating. So munja grass. So that time how you, if you little bit uncareful means it will cut off. That much sharp it will be there. Like that, here also, if you are not able to understand how you have to understand the body mind complex, this swat sarirat, from one's self to this body, you have to separate. It means how you have to understand. If you don't know properly, then again you will fall there only. Like here, how it will happen, the munja grass separation if you don't know. Right? So, like that, dhairyena. So, with the proper knowledge, the dhairyena, you have to separate it. Ishikam dhairyena munjat vidyat tam. So, like that only, similarly, you should understand tam. Tam means that Parabrahma Tattvam you have to understand. Once you will understand, Sukram Amritam Bhavati. So, you will be the poor, immortal, you will become. So, Sukram Amrutatvam Bhavati. Again, he is repeating that. So, it makes more, yes, you will be. That's all. Like that. Final statement. Once you understand this one, when the Atma Gnana you got, so from the once this knowledge is there, then automatically you will be free from this. So that his phala prapti he is making more evident. That's why he has repeated the same thing twice. So through the Brahma Vidya, you will get the mukti. Like that, he is clearly telling this one. अत्रैव उपासकस्यास्य धीशुद्धिश्चेत्तथात्वसौ देहाद्विविच्य हृन्निष्ठं ब्रह्मत्वेनावगच्छति. So atra upasakasyasya. So upasakas also dihi shuddhischet. If his buddhi also, his intellect also, it is a pure. So dhi shuddhischet. Then tatha tu asau dehad vivichya. So he will dehat from the body. So he will separate it. Then vivichya hrit nishtam, which is being in the hrudaya granthau. So that brahmanam he will be understanding. Brahmatvena avagachati. He will also realizes the Brahman. So for that, what he has to do, upasaka, he has to meditate and he has to separate that body-mind complex. So self and body. So these two, he has to know how to separate it. So which is staying in the Hrudaya Granthi, that how he is separating, he will understand. Then he will also realize the true Brahman. The true Brahman, if you understand, he will get the Jivan mukti. मृत्यु प्रोक्तां नचिकेतोऽथ लब्ध्वा विद्यामेताम् योग विधिं च कृत्स्नं ब्रह्म प्राप्तो विरजो भूद्विमृत्युः अन्योप्येवं यो विद्यात् ममे विद्यात्ममेव आत्ममेव. So, mrityu proktam nachiketaha labdhva. Atha, now, the Lord Yama imparted the knowledge, everything to the Nachiketa. Nachiketa also, he is the Shraddhavan, the dedicated student. So, he also listened everything carefully. And entire what the Mrityu told, everything he is detailedly, he understood. After knowing this, Nachiketa labdva, this Vidya, Yoga vidhim cha Krishnam. What type of yoga he has to do? He has to control his mind, everything. So he understood the Indriya Nigraha, everything understanding. Sampurnam, completely he understood what the Lord Yama taught. Kritsnam means complete. So once he understood the properly completely, then Brahma Praptaha. So he got the Brahma Tattvam. He attained the Brahman. Brahma Praptaha Virajaha. Rajaha nama impurity. Virajaha nama, right, complete pure. Virajaha abhut. He will become pure, and Vimrutyuhu abhavat. He will become the immortal. So Amrutatvam he got. Anye Anyopyevam Anyaha api evam, like this. If anyone else is also, he will read this in a Nachiketa and Yama Samvada, and what the Yama taught, everything he will understand, and he knows, then he got the true knowledge with the Shraddha dedication. If he understands, he will also will get the Brahman. He will also knows the Atma Tattvam. So how the Nachiketa is with the devotion, he read everything and what benefit he got, that not only for him, here everyone can get. So for only Nachiketa he didn't tell, it is for everyone. Whoever is willing to get this Jnanam, he will also can read and understand, and through the teacher or himself, right? So himself you cannot understand. Again, you have to go to the Srotriyam Brahmanishtam Guru only. Then you have to get the true knowledge. Once you got the true knowledge, you will understand that one. Then you will also get the same phalam what the Nachiketa got. So it is not here only for the Nachiketa or only for some other thing. Everyone can get. So here it is more, no restrictions here. Everyone can get. मृत्यु प्रोक्तां नचिकेतो विद्यां योगं तथा किलं लब्ध्वा ब्रह्माप्तवानेवं लब्ध्वा अन्योपि vimuchyate. So the Anubhuti verse also it is making more clear to that. Mrityu proktam, the Lord Yama said what he imparted the knowledge to the Nachiketa. So Nachiketa also got this entire Vidyam, Akhilam. Vidyam, according to the practice of the yoga, how to control the mind, everything. So by this, he got the Brahma Tattvam. Labdhva Brahmaptavan. So Nachiketa got the Brahma Tattvam. So like that, evam, like this, Anyahapi Labdhva, this knowledge he will get, he will also will be free from this. He will also will be liberated from this samsara bandhana. Next one. Vidya tatfalayor vigna nasha vigna nashantyartham sahanaviti mantram japetena vignaha shamyanteva na samshayaha. So Mahodaya already touched up on this. So when after getting the entire Brahma Vidya also, the person, because of the body-mind complex, he has experienced from the many years. So he will not immediately lost that one. Maybe it is in the living time again, some more time it may come back. So when this will come back, so then again you have the problem. That's why this Shanti Pata he is telling Vidya tat phalayor vignanashantam. Any obstacle should not come. So this Vidya have to obtain, and again in between such kinds of vignas should not come. For that, again we will do the Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu, this mantram we will do. So again, these all vignas will be, Shanti will become for the all the vignas. Mantram japet. So this mantram should recite. Tena vignaha samanteva na samshayaha. By this, all the obstacles will be removed and you will get Shanti. So, na samshaya, there is no doubt here. वैराग्यं नाचिकेतस्य यथा तीव्रं तथा पुमान् प्राप्नोति सेवमानः सन् विद्यातीर्थ महेश्वरम्. वैराग्यं नाचिकेतस्य यथा नचिकेतस्य तीव्रं वैराग्यं was there. So Nachiketa has the type of vairagyam, tivra mumukshatvam. So tivra vairagyam also he had. So this type of vairagyam in any person, puman prapnoti sevamanaha vidyatirtha maheshwaram. Sevamanaha son, by who is serving the vidyatirtha maheshwaram, the guru. So when you are doing the service to the guru, automatically by his guidance, you will also get this knowledge, and you will also get like Nachiketa, what the phalam he got, that type of vairagya bhavana, tivra mukshatvam, everything you will also get. You will also get the benefit what the Nachiketa got. So the guru mahatvam. So guru, how he can guide the student, that explained here detailing.
Dhanyavada, Mahoday.
Dhanyawad Mahoday.
Friends, we have completed the Kathopanishad, the entire Kathopanishad, 119 mantras in 2 chapters and 6 vallis, with a wonderful commentary of Vidyaranya Swami in 120 Anubuthi Prakasha verses. We are extremely grateful to Mahoday Raja Reddy sir for explaining each of these mantras and each of these Anubuthi in simple Sanskritam and English so that all of us are able to understand. Our sincere gratitude to you. Dhanyavada. We will conclude with the Shanti Pata.
धन्यवाद महोदय.
धन्यवाद भगिन्यः. नमो नमः. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ. नमो नमः.